I hope you don't wait to give me roses. Please don't take too long to think that you should know me. Please, for real. Please don't wait too long to tell me I'm the shit, yo. See you flourish, looking salty, throwing fits, yo. Then you bury, getting lonely, wanna miss, yo. Get from around me, you climbing, you looking needy, yo.
Welcome to another episode of Opinionated Facts. I'm your host, Drizzle. Today we got another special guest in the building, my man QuiisO from the homies.
What's good?
How you doing, bro?
What's good, Dre, bro? It's been a minute, man.
It has been like, what, 3 years since the last time I done interviewed?
Hell yeah. A whole lot of shit done happened since then, man.
Yeah, so what's been going on? I know you done made this transition to Atlanta. Give us a little insight about that.
So, the move to Atlanta has been, like, hella decent and, like, real eye-opening and shit like that to me. So, a bunch of the homies moved down here probably about the end of last summer. I got here in, like, February of last year. So, we've been out here trying to make some moves and stuff like that, getting connected with a whole bunch of people and shit like that. We come down here to Bass Recordings, which is a KY engineering studio. He's worked with so many motherfuckers, like a bunch of people. Like, he was there for, like, the height of the Lil Wayne run and everything like that. He was the main engineer for that. Done Dreams and Nightmares, a bunch of 2 Chainz, pretty much all of 2 Chainz shit. I don't think there's one vocal record that he didn't touch from 2 Chainz. So, like, we've been down here, like, really rocking with him and stuff like that. So, just down here trying to get a foothold of the community down here and make some moves in Atlanta for sure. Still got to keep the mind on home base and everything, but it was time to branch out a little bit from there. So we started doing that now. So that's kind of been what's going on down here. Hella working. Mm-hmm. Like, everybody's got projects and stuff, so we've been able to get a lot done in the last, like, year and a half, almost 2.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, give us a little insight on the homies, because I mean, how many is it, y'all? 5?
It's 5 of us.
5 of y'all. So, like, who is the homies, and, like, what's your role in the group?
The homies. So the homies are 5 of the dopest motherfuckers that you'll ever meet. You feel me? Like, everybody's super talented. Everybody's super creative. We got 4 people that are vocalists. We have 4 people that produce. We got another person that's like engineer, DJ. So we got the total package. The homies is essentially a total package. My role within the group is I'm a vocal artist, and then I produce as well. I haven't been doing it as much, but I'm about to get back on my bullshit with the producing and stuff like that. So I'm a vocal artist and I produce as well. So yeah, that's the homies, man. Okay. We out here making moves with Jack Harlow and the Private Garden. So that's a collective with the homies, Jack Harlow, and also Urban Wyatt, who's a very gifted photographer and videographer too. He did the River Road video that just came out a little bit earlier this year, and, like,
that was dope.
Super incredible. Like, and I think that he's just beginning with that. So he's got a lot of creative ideas, and he's got, like, the potential to be, like, a really dope person out here as far as getting visuals and visions out.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Now, who would you say were probably some of your early inspirations as far as getting into music and, like, rapping and stuff like that?
Well, the first one was my uncle, for real. He used to rap real heavy, and he was coming from a small city in Ocala, Florida, but he was starting to make a little bit of moves. Unfortunately, he got in trouble and he wasn't able to fulfill that. But the talent is still there. He's, like, a really dope artist as well, as far as, like, drawing and stuff like that too. So he could have done a whole lot of stuff. But he was my first kind of inspiration and the first person that made me say, hey, I think I want to do this. I think I want to start rapping. Another person after that, I can't even really say. I think my uncle was really the only person that made me jump into it. And then getting around Juan and Dre and fucking Ronnie, Chauncey, like, they all had that same kind of hunger for that. So that really sparked it for me once I got to U of L, for real. Like, we came in Unitas one day and niggas was down there making beats. So I was like, nigga, I'm trying to hop on that. We started making beats, and then next thing you know, we rapping on all our shit. So that's how it happened.
Okay. I got a question, bro, because I done asked you
Yeah.
probably about 10, 15 times. Bro.
Yeah.
Where's the music?
It's coming, man. Look, I tell you this all the time, this shit's coming. But it really is, like, I'm not bullshitting. So, I have a solo project that I'm working on. It'll probably come out somewhere at the end of next year, just because of the timeline that we got going on with Private Garden and everything. So, my stuff will probably come out towards the end of next year. I'm working on another joint project with a dope engineer, producer, and artist. His name is J-Rod. He's K-Camp's main engineer. Mm-hmm. So we're working on a joint project together. And those will be the two things that I'm working on specifically. Still doing homie stuff, still doing features and things like that. I've got a couple tracks with Jay Ellie that should be coming out very soon. And I'm working with this R&B artist. Her name is Talia. She's very fire, like super fire. Like, she's got this whole 90s feel, kind of like a modern day kind of Toni Braxton type thing too. So, like, she's hard. So, I got a few tracks with her. I don't know when those are coming out specifically, but I know it's slated between the first and second quarter of next year. So you'll be hearing from QuiisO very, very soon. Okay. Just gotta work and make the product. You gotta make the product right, man, for these people to come out here. Because you come out with that bullshit, it's gonna be over before it start. Yeah, it's coming. I got you for sure. For sure.
So when's the homie project coming? I know it's coming.
First quarter next year. I don't know specifically which month, but first quarter for sure. We'll have it by maybe March or April at the latest.
Okay. Now, have y'all been looking at probably going on tour anytime soon? Because I know y'all went on tour with Jack when he did was it the Loose tour?
Yeah, it was actually the Gazebo tour that we went. Okay. So that was like the very first one. Yeah. Loose, we got a chance to go ahead and hop on a couple dates. Okay. This last one, we weren't able to hop on as many dates as before, but that's just because, things happen as far as like growing and stuff like that. So he had a couple other artists that he wanted to throw on tour for there, and you can't really be mad at that. So, it's just providing a different flavor for his fans and things like that. So we were still able to get a few minutes on stage for Louisville, Nashville, and also Atlanta too. So we've been able to do some stuff with him for this tour. But as far as like the homies going on tour, that's kind of far in the future. We don't really have like a set thing for tour coming up. Like, we might be able to put together a mini tour sometime next year after the project comes out. But as far as like immediate date or something like that, we don't really have it right now. But,
okay. Yeah. Now I seen recently Juan, he's dropping his project soon.
It was about the Platter Pressure.
Yeah. You got a feature on there at all?
I do not.
Okay.
I do not.
Okay.
But I think Juan only has. He might have. I don't want to put the cat out the bag.
Yeah.
But just know it's going to be like an extremely, extremely well put together project, and it's coming very, very soon. So, I think he's going to be able to open a lot of eyes and change a lot of people's opinion on what Kentucky talent looks like. It's happening now with Jack and Zaza and ESTG, a bunch of other people, even us. So like the change is coming there as far as like what the opinion of Kentucky artistry looks like, and Juan will definitely be at the forefront of that with his new project.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm excited for his project.
Me too.
But when I seen he was coming out with a project, I said, man, I hope QuiisO got a verse on there or track with Juan, because y'all dynamic is like the perfect mixture. For sure. I like the way where y'all two kind of like feed off each other when y'all be on records with each other. The songs with both of y'all usually are like my favorite like homie tracks with both of y'all on there, because he brings that type of flavor. Yeah. And then you're able to get into like a pocket when you rap, and that's one of like, I guess that would be like the best compliment, the greatest compliment to say, like when you rap, like, some people, they kind of rap and they kind of be all over the place, and you kind of you can flow. And I think that's probably your, what I'm saying, like your strong suit. And when you get in that pocket, for sure. You body most of your verses. So usually when I'm like, okay, I see Juan and QuiisO on the track together, I'm like, oh, that shit gonna be hard. Yeah, like, man. That what was that on your first mixtape? Was it Get Home?
Welcome Home. What did we have together?
Nah, it was I don't know. You weren't on it. It was Juan's track. It was just a Juan track. I think you might have had an ad lib or two on it. But I think that Get Home Safely or some shit it was called.
Make It Home.
Make It Home. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Make It Home. Yeah,
Yeah,
that track
that
was
shit's
hard. And
fire.
I was like, if QuiisO would have had a verse on it, that'd have been fire.
Yeah,
like super fire.
You know, like Juan likes to do a lot of stuff on his own just because he want to show people like I could do this shit. Like I got this shit.
Yeah,
Like
more than just a producer.
He produced everything. He engineered and mastered everything. He did have somebody else like touch up the mastering just because it helps to get another ear on it.
Mm-hmm.
But he pretty much did everything himself. Like all his songs are solo songs, so he doesn't have too much of a feature thing on his project coming out. Now we do have a lot of stuff together though, like we got a lot of stuff that we did together, but that'll be coming out a little bit later for sure. But as far as for his project, like it's mainly just him on it doing his thing. So, and it ain't nothing wrong with that for real. Because on my shit, it's probably gonna be just mostly me, Sloob, same shit. So, yeah.
Yeah, I like you and Sloob dynamic too. I think y'all.
Yeah, we need to do some more stuff together too. Yeah. We got some more stuff coming out too for sure.
Okay. Now, you mentioned Jack Harlow and Private Garden.
Mm-hmm.
How has it been kind of being front row and center, seeing that basically becoming his own star over the past year and a half? Like, how has it been watching that? You got a front row.
That shit's mind blowing, bro. Like for real. Like 2 years ago, I wouldn't have thought that we would be this far, that he would be this far.
Mm-hmm.
But that shit has definitely like taken off for him, and I can see that like it makes sense that has happened like that. He puts a lot of time into his craft. He puts a lot of time into the way shit's supposed to look, how it's supposed to sound, and that's been like dope for myself and also the homies just to see how that path is taken to get to the kind of level that he's on. So like all that shit is just a blueprint for me, but it has been really dope to see this shit. Like he'll come in the group me and be like, "Oh yeah, Diddy FaceTime me today." Like he posted a fucking picture of where Diddy FaceTime this nigga. Like I've been sitting in here in the session with Jack and motherfuckers just like that you would never think would call his phone, like calling his phone. Like this shit's like nuts to me. Like it's mind blowing. And like even just being around him and the way that like shit has been happening, I've been able to make relationships with a few people that I didn't think that I would be making relationships with either. So it's been very cool to experience, and hopefully we can keep that shit going either with the homies and also individually too. So for sure.
Okay, that's dope. Yeah, it's I think it's always good when you get to see somebody that you're close with make it to that next level, and you like I'm like right here watching this dude like go crazy, and it's only gonna get better from here. Yeah. So that's dope. Like you said that y'all got a project coming out in 2020.
Yes.
Do you feel like 2020 is the year that the homies get their, that's quote unquote like their big break, like they make it to that next level?
It's kind of hard to say, but I do feel very positive about the project that we got coming out. Like this shit is different from what we've done in the past, and everybody feels good about what we're about to put out. The thing is now we just gotta package it right and make sure people get the shit how we want them to receive the project. So I think that the homies make really big strides this year. We've already made big strides from last year too. Like we got a song that's about to hit 1 million plays, another song that's 200,000 plays. Like we got a bunch of stuff that's going on that people need to take notice of, and I think 2020 will be the year where people finally start saying, "Oh shit, like these niggas is fire. Like let's go ahead and make some shit happen with them." So like we'll get it together, and I think 2020 is gonna be a very, very big year for the homies specifically.
Okay, all right. Well, shit. You got any shout outs?
Man, shout out to you, bro. Shout out, and then it's fucking Jordan Weather's birthday today. It's fucking going crazy. You know what I'm saying? All the niggas is down here, bro. Like, we gonna have a good time. Shout out to the homies. Shout out Private Garden. Shout out, you know what I'm saying, everybody that's been supporting us and stuff like that. We gonna be out here in a little bit, man. I'm trying to tell you. It's coming.
All right, shit. Well, I appreciate you for letting me pull up on you, bro.
No problem, bro. Anytime.
And, hopefully, like you said, you got the music coming. Hopefully, we get some music from you
coming.
soon, bro.
I promise
I feel like I've been asking you for 2 years, bro. Where's Where's the single at,
Yeah.
bro? He like, it's coming, man. I had to scrap one, and
Yeah,
I'm getting
man.
back to it, man. Just drop a Lucy or something.
Like, it's
man.
the
Just
thing
throw
about
something
being
out
an
there.
artist, bro. Like, you, like, when you do shit, like, you don't think anything is good enough once you get ready to drop it. Like, you always have second thoughts about a lot of shit like that. And that's probably why some stuff has not come out right, you know what I'm saying, earlier this year.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to make sure that everything is put together before I go ahead and put it out there to the public, you know. So, like, even Juan's been working on his project 2 years. Shalou working on his project almost 2 years.
Yeah.
Chauncey too. So, like, everybody's putting a lot of time into this stuff and make sure that it's right once it finally comes out.
Okay. Well, hey, man, as long as y'all doing y'all thing, man, I'm a fan. I appreciate it. So I guess I can wait a few more months.
Yeah, man.
Hopefully, bro. You say it's coming. I believe you. But,
yes, sir.
Like I said, man, I appreciate you for letting me pull up.
Thank you.
And we out.
All right. Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir.
My mans.
Look, I don't even like you like that. The only reason we went out cause you keep crying about that. And shorty got expensive taste, but she don't got it like that. I don't know how you think it's cool to break my pockets like that. And she don't wanna split the bill cause of traditional views. I looked at her like, bitch, you crazy, that's traditional. Best to pull out that Discover, swipe your shit.